Hey everyone, I am in my kitchen today with etúHOME, showcasing some of my favorite products from their collection for alfresco dining during these warm weather months. And I'm gonna show you how to mix up one of my spicy Bloody Marys, perfect for brunching, lunching, any time of the day. And it's going to feature one of my favorite new products from etúHOME. It's their Hungarian Paprika. It's grown in the south of Hungary near the Danube River in the most nutrient-rich soil. So this flavor, the flavor of this paprika is so vibrant, the color is amazing. It just adds that little bit of oomph to any recipe that you wanna add it to. So I'm gonna be using it in my spicy Bloody Marys, and also I'm gonna show you how to mix up a seasonal hummus that pairs perfectly with this drink. And you can use it all summer long, all spring long. Just an amazing recipe that's so delicious. So first of all, you're gonna need some tomato juice, about 4 to 6 ounces of tomato juice, and I'm gonna add it to my cocktail shaker. And I've added just a tiny bit of ice to it as well, so when I shake it up, it gets all of my, my ingredients nice and cool before I pour it over ice. The second item I'm gonna add is my vodka. And it's, I poured my vodka, I decanted it into this seagrass carafe from the etúHOME collection. Love this, and I'm also gonna be serving my Bloody Marys in their seagrass tumblers, which are just gorgeous. I love these for outdoor entertaining. So we're gonna add about 1 to 2 ounces of vodka, and you can use basically just a plain vodka, or you can also use a pepper vodka, which I'm using today. So good, and it adds that little extra spiciness and that peppery flavor to your Bloody Marys. Next, I'm gonna add some freshly squeezed lemon using this beautiful glass juicer, also from etúHOME. This product is wonderful. It has this beautiful top on it that you can juice, and then you can just lift it right off and it becomes a measuring cup as well. I'm also gonna add half of a lime. So this citrusy, all these citrusy, fresh citrusy juices are just gonna give this Bloody Mary a little extra yumminess and citrus flavor. So I'm gonna pour this in here. So I've juiced a total of essentially one citrus fruit. So half of a lime, half of a lemon. Next, I'm gonna add a dash of hot sauce. This is a Charleston brand, red clay. Love it. So just add kind of a dash of hot sauce. I'm gonna add also a splash of Worcestershire sauce. Gives it a nice, rich, kind of salty flavor. I also have just a tiny bit of celery salt. Give it a little celery kind of herby flavor to this. Last but certainly not least, the spicy paprika. So I'm gonna add, depending on how spicy you like your foods and drinks, I'm gonna add about half a teaspoon of this to my Bloody Mary. Then I'm gonna add, oh, you know what? I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of cracked pepper. So this is gonna be so good. We're gonna stick it in our shaker, shake it up, okay? And then I made this, we're gonna set it aside just a minute to kind of let the flavors meld together. And then I'm gonna prepare my, my glass, my rim. So for this drink, I have prepared this really yummy concoction of 2 pieces of cooked bacon. I have a little bit of celery salt in here. Then I have some of the spicy paprika from etúHOME. I put it in my food processor. Oh, and a little bit of kosher salt. So put it in my food processor, grinded it up so that it's nice and fine. And then what I'm gonna do, the wonderful thing about these tumblers too is they lift right out of this seagrass, and you can use it to do things like this, which I'm gonna use this lime to run around the rim. And then I'm gonna dip it in this delicious bacony, salty, paprika-y concoction that I've put together. Okay, see how delicious that looks? It's gonna add just that little extra yummy oomph of flavor to this. I'm gonna add my ice. Okay, and then I'm gonna pour my Bloody Mary cocktail over it. Oh, so good. And then I have all sorts of different accoutrements to add to this drink, which are just gonna add color and flavor. So I've got a couple of little celery stalks that I'm gonna stick in here. I've also got just a little bamboo pick that I'm gonna add some. I have just a Spanish queen olive that has the pimento pepper in the middle. I also have some pickled okra, so good, and a Bloody Mary, delicious. I have a few papadew peppers, which are just kind of a salty, sweet pepper. Adds that really pretty, vibrant color to it. And then a little cornichon, a really tart French pickle as just a garnish for this drink. So we can put it just like this with our celery. Look at how gorgeous that is. Unbelievably delicious. Cheers, guys. Okay, so next we are gonna mix up some seasonal hummus, which is one of the easiest recipes you'll make all summer long. And I'm gonna use their sweet paprika, the etúHOME sweet paprika. So it comes in two varieties, just your basic sweet paprika, still very flavorful and delicious, and then the spicy version, which I used in the Bloody Mary, which is outstanding. So this hummus dip is super easy to make. You are gonna need your food processor, just fitted with your regular blade. You're gonna buy store-bought hummus, high quality store-bought hummus. Add that to your food processor. Next, we're gonna add, this is about a cup and a half of hummus. Next, we're gonna add just about a quarter of a cup of full-fat Greek yogurt to give it a little bit of creaminess and just a little bit of that kind of tart flavor. Next, we are going to add fresh seasonal herbs. So this is where you can completely customize this recipe. Today, I am using some fresh basil, which I love in this recipe. I also love using fresh cilantro. You can add a little bit of mint. You can use tarragon. If you want more of an Italian-y flavor, you can use some fresh oregano and also some fresh basil. So the sky is the limit with this. One other thing that I always love to add, or like to add, certainly during the summer months when you can easily find them, are little microgreens. So today I'm gonna add some sunflower microgreens, and what this will do is really add kind of this rich creaminess to this hummus. So you're gonna add about a cup to a cup and a half to 2 cups, depending on how herby you like your hummus, to your food processor. Next, we are gonna add a little bit, probably about a teaspoon of this sweet Hungarian paprika. And then last, we are gonna add just a few turns of freshly ground pepper. Okay, and then we're gonna attach our top, and we're gonna grind it until it's nice and smooth and creamy. My hummus has finished processing in my food processor, so it's nice and smooth and creamy and has this beautiful herby, vibrant smell to it and color to it with my my beautiful fresh herbs that have been added to this, and then the paprika. And one thing that I also do with this hummus is I've added a little bit of the sweet paprika to just some olive oil, and then I just kind of mixed it, put it in a little carafe, mixed it up, and I'm just gonna drizzle it over the top of this hummus to give it that little extra pop of color. So beautiful. And look how I'm serving this. I love this piece from etúHOME. This is their little white dough bowl. I have filled it with all of our favorite veggies. So I've got some tomatoes and baby cucumbers and baby broccoli, sugar snap peas, some little peppers and some celery. And I'm gonna serve this seasonal hummus nestled in all of these fresh vegetables to serve for alfresco dining, any sort of entertaining you do during the warm summer months. So happy summer, everyone. I hope you enjoy both the Bloody Mary and this amazing seasonal hummus.